Session's back on in Jefferson City, and this one's extraordinary for all the wrong reasons. Hi all, this is State Representative Stephanie Hein with a quick update for the week in Jefferson City. Here's what you need to know. This week, the second extraordinary session of the Missouri legislature convened in the House. Let's be clear, this session is not about lowering costs for you or improving your quality of life. Nope. The two major items on the agenda include 1, mid-decade redistricting of our congressional districts, and 2, the dismantling of the citizen-led initiative petition process, our state's cornerstone of direct democracy. Last week, we discussed the redistricting, so today I want to focus on how Republican lawmakers are trying to dismantle the citizen-led initiative petition. The governor has called this extraordinary session to push forward legislation that, if passed, would change the rules for passing statewide ballot measures. Right now, a simple majority of voters can approve a citizen-led initiative. Under the newly proposed plan, a measure would need a statewide majority and majorities in all 8 congressional districts. That means even if a measure enjoys broad statewide support, like say for Medicaid expansion or paid sick leave, the measure fails even if most Missourians vote yes. This effectively gives a single district veto power over every citizen-led measure. Some reports indicate that as few as 5% of Missouri voters could kill an initiative petition. This isn't a procedural tweak. It's an attack on one person, one vote. It strips power away from the people of Missouri and hands it to entrenched political interests. So why are they doing this? Because Republicans don't like the fact that voters keep outvoting the legislature on pivotal issues like sick leave, minimum wage growth, Medicaid expansion, reproductive rights. Instead of listening to voters, they are changing the rules so you can't overrule them anymore. Look, folks, here's what's at stake. The initiative petition process is your safeguard. It gives citizens the power to bypass the legislature and put laws or constitutional changes directly to a vote. While the proposed legislation would keep the process on paper, it would make it impossible to use. And here's the sneaky part. These changes will be wrapped in ballot candy, or language that sounds good, like banning foreign influence in elections or cracking down on petition fraud. But here's the deal on this ballot candy. Both of those things are already illegal, but they're being used to distract voters from the true goal, stripping Missourians of their power. Now, it is really important to point out that any change to this system must go back to voters for approval via a constitutional amendment. Voters will have the chance to stop this in 2026 when the amendment appears on the ballot. Missourians are smart, and I trust that you'll see through it. But this will take all of us. Spread the word, talk to your neighbors, and when the time comes, vote no on this power grab. Together, we can preserve the power of direct democracy in Missouri. Thanks for watching. Stay engaged, stay informed, and as always, reach out if you have any questions or concerns. See you soon.